Where's my coffee?
Rolling.
Okay, hold on.
No, the other side.
Your neck is killing me, bro. No idea why.
You want me to tear gun it?
Nah, maybe later actually.
Are they all recording? You could hear a conversation.
What?
Tear gun your neck. All right, welcome back to This is a Fashion podcast with your host, Jeff.
And Jefferson. And we have Mahan here too.
Yeah, Jeff and Mahan.
So what are you wearing today, man?
All right, so I wanted to bring these in because we spoke about them last time. It's the Alleeks skater pants. The ones that are like 6 inches too long.
Okay.
A little bit of continuity. I got the Uniqlo beige color socks.
Okay.
Shout outs to my plug, never paying full price. Next we got the Raf Simons t-shirt. I don't know from what collection, but it's a heavy cotton. I'm gonna shout out right now. It is a rep. You know what I'm saying?
Anything on the back?
Yeah. Pause on the back shot. You know what I'm saying? It's got like some like Basquiat looking ass thing on the back. You know what I'm saying?
It looks like a map.
Yeah. Basquiat would do his like weird ass little paintings.
Okay.
And then keeping it consistent, change it up a little bit on the rings. So we got the chrome heartstrings with the Margiela and piece -1, I think. And then always keeping stacked with the fully loaded AP Casio watch. What you got on today?
Let's see. Okay, I got in the same pants I had last time. It's olive green work pants from Dickies, like the casual ones, $50 on the site. I got my pink Warren Lotus socks on. Freaking these I got these because the shoes took so long to ship.
Yeah.
The fucking clogs, and then it was like a free gift. Yeah, like, it's a nice gift and everything, but like, you know what I mean? He had like nice gifts in before.
Yeah.
He does cool stuff. Like I think they had the shoes that like took forever to ship.
Yeah.
It came with a shoe bag that was actually a mask too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's real creative. And it goes on that whole Warren Lotus.
Like Taliban core.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting skied up.
Jewelry, I got on the chrome hearts rings. I got on just like a Cuban bracelet. Freaking, I got on like, it's kind of like a chrome hearts bracelet. It's like, it's kind of like more of a biker bracelet, but it plays along with the Saint Cross. You know what I mean? St. Peter Cross or something like that. Got on a Mothman shirt. It's like a big star. It's kind of like a play on of the Ass Pizza logo, and then which is a play on the Carl Jr.'s logo. And I got on the silicone chrome hearts chains. Yeah, nothing too crazy today. It's kind of like the same silhouette as my last outfit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a nice outfit for the summer. I guess we could start where we left off last time. Let's wrap it up. So we were talking about Uniqlo.
Yeah.
We were also talking about
menswear.
Yeah, like office wear, right?
Yeah, office wear and reps. Any thoughts you want to add or correct before?
Okay, let's see. My main point about Uniqlo and Airism and stuff like that, it's great and everything. Uniqlo's like, it's like Zara. It's like a better H&M, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's cool and stuff. And everything, it's from Japan, right?
Yeah.
Everything from Japan's dope. So like, yeah, they have great graphic tees and shit like that. So I'm not hating on it. I just think Uniqlo's great for just grabbing some pieces and like
adding it on.
Yeah, exactly. Adding it on.
But it's a sprinkle.
Yeah, but if you want like actually like a whole together nice fit, then like what you want is like, you can have like those pants from Uniqlo and everything like that, but you have your own top that you got from like, I don't even know what, from your Instagram recommendation.
Yeah,
you know
Hot Topic or some LA brand.
Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm. What about you? Anything Uniqlo?
Nothing Uniqlo. It's a good brand, but like motherfuckers just be gravitating towards the shit that everybody gravitates towards, which leads to a lack of originality.
Yeah, like they always buy the same colors and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, same colors, same item. It's very rare to see someone pull up with like the jogger pants or something,
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
We were laughing because one of the editors, they got the Uniqlo jogger
trying
pants
to sell
right
us
now.
on the jogger pants.
Yeah,
we're never doing that.
Nah, we were just saying that like joggers and like tapered pants are kind of like, tapered pants are okay and everything like that, but they're definitely like not what's going on right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like we've just had that situation where skinny jeans kind of took over. Like I remember when we were in school,
Yeah.
like I wore skinny jeans in grade 8 and everyone just like, oh, are you LGBT? Like what are you wearing those skinny jeans for? Which was like the case back in like 2008. Like you wore skinny jeans, you're taking a plethora of homophobic slurs.
Yeah, but then like eventually you just realize they look good with your outfits and they made your outfits look better.
Yeah, it was like getting to the form fitting. It was also like when suits started becoming like way more tailored. I feel like it's just a natural progression where you get like so oversaturated from something like tailored suits, like overly tailored suits, like skinny suits.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Don't even look good anymore unless you're like repping YSL.
Like they'll still look good because like at the end of the day, like, you know, you're wearing something that just like wraps onto your body and everything like that.
4D fit.
But like some guy might pull up wearing like, I don't know, like just like a whole different type of suit game, and then it's like it might look better than yours, even though yours is the most tailored one there.
Yeah. Shout outs to the thrift store because I got a nice suit from there. Got some like boxy shoulders. Trying to get it cropped with like a high lapel.
Nice.
You know?
Okay, so like nothing else with Uniqlo?
Nothing else at Uniqlo. I think one of the topics we were bringing up last time was like the culture of like wearing your clothes to the ground and preservation. And I think like my final thought on that was I do like wearing your shit to the ground. I like wearing what you own, but I also think like, as you said, right place, right time, where I'm not gonna wear my nicest clothes to like Veld or like
Yeah,
you know?
you were talking about wearing
Yeah.
like certain, you wear your Uniqlo stuff at the club or something like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
it'll look nice, and then it's like it's durable, and you don't want to get your nice stuff dirty.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and also big correction. I think we put it out in the last episode, but they were the Rick Owen banana pants, not bandana. I was just saying bandana the whole time. Terrible with names. It's gonna continue. I want to get a pair of Rick Owen bandana jeans, whatever. Like, or back to the bandana pants. Are they called bandana pants or banana pants? I don't know. Sorry, I'm terrible with nouns, but you know, the zipper ones. Yucky put it on the screen, you know what I'm saying? I know you want to talk about Gorpcore, but since we're talking about Japanese stuff and everything fitting in with Uniqlo, I want to touch on the fetishization of made in Japan.
Okay, let's start with that.
Okay.
What is the fetishization of made in Japan?
Okay,
How
so
would you define it?
So I think, like I saw a video on this, I forget who was on it, but essentially people tend to really like gravitate towards made in Japan clothing and think like there's like some value that's associated with
Like how I just said, oh, everything in Japan, it's cool, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's like predominant in there's 2 Levi's collabs. Levi's does a semi-annual made in Japan collection with like salvage denim jeans, and they sell for like crazy $500 MSRP.
You're showing me, or the editor was showing me, Yucky was showing me, what's it called? Their latest collab coming out, right?
No, that's the other one. That's the Princess Mononoke with the Studio Ghibli. That was the other thing. It was like they did some like graphics on jean jackets. Mind you, like I like the all over print on the denim, but then I think they released the denim kimono, which I think is a big ticket item, but I don't think it's like really breaking the boundaries. It's just like this Japanimania that is like overtaking people's minds, and I think it's like pretty relevant with like archival Japanese brands that are still in production. For example, like, do you know Number 9? They got like
They got their staple pieces.
Yeah, Number 9, Capital to a degree.
Well, would you
like
say like
Undercover.
Mastermind as well, or?
Yeah, Mastermind, the Soloist. I think, yeah, especially like Mastermind. I think like I bought a pair of their pants. Like last year I got a new job. Started making money. Local boutique Haven was having their like winter sale. I just want to say, whoever got that Sacai messenger bag, like there's like a bomber jacket. You know, Sacai does like their integration.
Yeah, I think it's like where it's a jacket that turns into a bag.
No, that's Capital. Sacai had this like crazy bomber jacket, but it had like a coach jacket type of collar. But they do a lot of shit where like they'll take like a bomber jacket, cut like a part of it and then stitch it onto another jacket. But they also had a messenger bang like sewed onto the jacket. Like it was like a whole complete.
Nah, that sounds dope.
Yeah, I was like contemplating on it, and then when I went to go buy it, it was sold out. It's like just one of the pieces that got away.
Was that like a big ticket item?
Yeah, it was. They haven't made anything like Sakai kind of sleeping this year. Like they're not putting out as cool stuff as that. But anyways, digress from the point.
You're saying that, like about the Levi's Japan collab. What, everyone's just going to it or something?
Yeah, and even like just like these clothes that are made in Japan. I bought these neighborhood like Harajuku cargo pants. And they're quite frankly, like you could make them work. I could see the appeal of like the Harajuku style where it's like you have a cropped, really wide fitting trouser, but like there's like the fabric is like a cotton poplin, which is a very thin, like crinkly cotton. It's not very thick. The fit, like it looks like you're wearing a diaper. Like it's like very blown out. And they were like MSRP like $800. I got them on sale for like $500. And it's like one of my biggest regrets. I'm like, yo, it's made in Japan. It's gonna be sick. It's not always the case. And I think it's the same thing with this like Levi's made in Japan. Like salvage denim is like a better loom and some higher quality, but you can't make as wide of cloth in order to make your fabrics, which is what inflates the value. In order to get those salvaged ends, you can only make such a wide pit so you could have both sides of the jeans in order to sew it together and get that salvage end. You can't make a really big piece of salvage denim fabric because once you get the salvaged ends off, it's just regular denim. Like no one's gonna know the difference.
Okay, but like coming from like a consumer point of view, like, you know, why do you think that matters to them? If they just like it because they like made in Japan.
I think Japan has like this mystique about it where people are like, oh, like it's so cool over there. They're so advanced. They got like AI robots doing table serving at like your toilet restaurant and all that.
I guess what I'm asking is like, you know, why would they actually care if it's not as like, you know what I mean? I don't know. You're saying it from like, you know, more of like a scientific point of view where you know like this is not going to hold up and everything like that, right?
I think like there's definitely a craftsmanship that goes with it, but I think there's like an inflation of the perspective of what made in Japan really entails and what people like fetishize it to be. Like you know what I mean? It's almost like the inverse of like what made in China was a few years ago where people are like, oh, it's made in China, this is crap. Or I think there's like the opposite where like there's an inflated value with like made in Japan that I think a lot of people don't realize. A lot of it's just associated with the import cost of actually shipping a package from Japan.
Okay. I see what you mean. I guess like at the end of the day though, that means like with the Levi's collab, they're not doing anything too different is what you're saying.
I think like
because I remember you just showing it. It just looked like panels of denim.
Yeah.
Just like in the diagonal patterns from what I remember.
Yeah.
Like, and it was just like on a jacket.
Yeah, it was like that. I think it's like because denim is a form of twill which has diagonal patterns on it, and then the diagonal patterns are called the whales. So it might have been like accentuated the whales where like you could see the diagonal patterns better and people like associate that with quality, but that's something that can be made in China, Baghdad, like wherever. But it's like I think there's just this fetishization where like, oh, it's like it's made in Japan, it's so much better than everywhere else in the world. And to some degree like it does hold true, but I don't think it's like it doesn't warrant the the boner that people hold for it.
I got a motherfucking boner.
Yeah, I think we can just agree that like just coming along with this whole like, I don't know, subculture of like where people are watching anime more and stuff like that. A lot of people are going on vacation in Japan more and stuff like that, trying to learn the culture more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, Japan has cool stuff and everything. So I guess it speaks for itself. But I agree with you on that point.
Yeah, even like I think we used to have that, like the boomers had it with like made in Italy. They're like, oh, like Italy's so good. If it's made in Italy, like it must be like worth the $500 price tag for leather goods or whatever it was.
But like at the end of the day, like There's kind of like sweatshops and everywhere, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And people cut corners no matter where you're in the world. Like, especially as the business blows up, like they have CEOs for a reason, and CEOs are like there to maximize profit while like minimizing cost, and just skipping out on some quality concerns definitely inflates profit at the end of the day.
Okay. I want to segue into the next topic we were talking about. Okay, so I want to speak about Gorpcore. Gorpcore is like essentially just like what's practical wear, right?
Yeah, in a sense.
And then like what else is it? Is it just like practical wear as in weather wear? As in like you're ready for the weather?
Yeah, so Gorpcore, I'd say is derived from the word or the brand Gore-Tex.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, just essentially a lining which waterproofs fabric, shoes, bags, even moving on to hats.
So like that would like only really matter kind of in the sense where like, I know it's like hiking, people who go to like, I don't know, they just like go trailing a lot and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's for the weather, right?
Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely designed for conditions. Like it's very much a conditioning piece. And I feel like a lot of people have like derived the aesthetic that the utility gets, kind of like military wear, right?
Yeah, it's very like military.
Like, yeah, where military...
You have like these additional bags, these random pockets and everything.
Yeah, but in the military, in that condition, they derive purpose. But I feel like when you wear them in city life, you just kind of looking hella extra.
But like that's kind of like the point, nah? Because like, in Toronto, everyone wears it first of all, right?
Yeah.
And in a sense, it kind of plays along that kind of like ninja type of look that people try to go for. You know what I mean? Because like, it gives you like that additional pocket. It gives you like, I don't know, like a satchel, a side bag, some shit like that.
Yeah, sometimes. So I'm
Even the colors though.
Yeah. Well, so I think those are two good points to go from.
Actually, because the colors sometimes go like really damn bright and like not even close to that type of ninja black.
Yeah, so that's more tech wear. So the thing about Gorpcore, and like I'm a big culprit of
tech wear or Gorpcore?
Gorpcore in general, yeah, because I think last year I was trying to build out a snowboard outfit. Like I was like, let's get a new snowboard. Let's get the jacket, because I was wearing like a Uniqlo Blokecore jacket and like some huge down thing underneath, and it was like warm and shit, but it wasn't ideal.
Yeah.
So like just from the brand like Arc'teryx as a baseline, you could get a $500 beta jacket, which is a Gore-Tex shell. Not the best for snowboarding, but like it will do. And it's really only got the 2 pockets, and then you have the ability to singe it. So it's not like you're getting that much utility like with like an acronym piece where it has like the sling, easy zip buttons, like 10,000 pockets, and even like back in the day they had that hitch for your phone where you do that and your phone comes out.
So like that's the jacket you got though, right?
I got the beta. So it's just got 2 pretty long pockets.
Yeah.
But it's not like any real additional utility. And a lot of people with Arc'teryx complain that they don't come with a double zip. Because like when you're snowboarding and shit, like if you need to like access your other layers or your pants, like it's useful to have a zipper that can go up as well as down.
Okay, so it's not the best like snowboarding stuff, but like, how would you say it from like a fashion point of view? Like, you know what I mean? I know the jacket. Like it's pretty like, I guess you could say sleek, I guess. There's not, like you said, there's not too many pockets.
Yeah.
And it's like not too much depth, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I think from a fashion perspective, it really plays on like...
Is it just more of the brand?
Oh, I don't know if it, like a little bit is the brand. I think people really like the logo.
Yeah, for sure.
Like people are very logo centric.
It's like a unique logo for like a mountain climbing brand. Like, you got the North Face one and shit like that.
Yeah.
You got Columbia.
Yeah, all these brands have their own like Gore-Tex jacket because Gore-Tex is its own brand and it sells its intellectual property for other people to use.
Sure.
But yeah, I feel like people have a big boner for Arc'teryx as they do for like the made in Japan. Funny enough, Arc'teryx is like made sometimes in China, sometimes in Baghdad, like other countries like that, where like they're also not known for like the best working or craftsmanship, but Like they do have really good factories over there, which warrant the cost. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of utility other than it being waterproof. I'd say with the colors, like there are crazy colors, and that comes from the culture because when you're like hiking in like a trail or maybe you're snowboarding on a mountain, like you don't want to really be like wearing a color that's unnoticeable in case you get lost or there's an avalanche.
Yeah.
Especially like if you go out snowboarding, you see motherfuckers in like really crazy colors, like their jackets like purple, orange, like pants too, and there's like really cool paneling, and that's like a low-key flex when you're out on the hills. And I think a lot of like the city folk kind of gravitate towards like the all black, and maybe you can see the logo because it's a contrast color. Which is very like much against the reason why the brand or even the core is made as a whole. How do you feel about the incorporation of Gorpcore in like everyday city life? Do you think it's out of place?
I like it. I really like it. I think it's cool that like people are wearing Gorpcore. And first of all, I think it's cool that people who aren't normally they're like common
like demographic.
Exactly. Yeah. I think it's nice that they're like going towards this like new type of fashion. They're looking into it. Like I'm a victim myself. Like I got really into Gorpcore last year. I'm getting into just like the colors and stuff like that. To be honest, just like the palettes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think they look good. I think especially in the winter and everything, they look nice. So that's nice. The thing is, though, I think it only can work to a certain extent because I do think Gorpcore in the summer doesn't work out that well. Like I think when it gets to the summer, you kind of have to like, you know, when you like put out your winter shoes and you get your like your summer shoes, or you got to put away your winter clothes, like your jackets and everything like that. I think it's the same thing. Like most of Gorpcore is like you're just saying, it's jackets, right?
Yeah.
And it's like type of like almost like nylon material.
Yeah.
So it's like I know it's going to be breathable because they want to go for like practicality and everything.
Yeah.
But like nylon's not breathable, especially in the summer, you know, when the sun's beaming on you, right?
Yeah.
So like, in my sense, I don't really see how you can do Gorpcore. And I've seen it on Instagram and everything where people are wearing like the shirts and the shorts and everything, but then, I don't know, they're usually wearing long sleeves with shorts.
Yeah.
Or like, they'll just throw on like a funky hat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think like the silhouette that stabilizes Gorpcore is some form of like hoodie with the face guard, almost like a tech fleece, you know what I mean? Like you have like, and then you have like your balloon pants essentially, and you could either wear them singed or you could let them flow. So you have like a very sleek top with the face covering and the hood, kind of like ninja-esque, kind of like hiker-esque.
Definitely ninja-esque though.
Yeah, and then you balloon at the bottom, like there's like this like
that
thing.
parachute pants type of look, and then like it's really cuffed at the thing, right?
Yeah.
Or you could just let it, like flare.
Yeah, and I think, so with the shoes, it's usually something that's like kind of Gore-Tex-y, hiker wear. I feel like a lot of people have incorporated Sambas recently.
Sambas, yeah. Sambas are nice.
So I think the extension of where Gorpcore goes into in the summer, because quick digression, I wear it in the summer when it rains because I don't like carrying an umbrella. And you when it stops raining, you start getting hot as fuck. It's like very like humid, you can't breathe, you gotta take this shit off or you're sweating through your like airs and boxers now. So what I think the extension is Blokecore. Blokecore is the soccer jerseys. A lot of people wore them with jeans and shit, but it was like that like soccer jersey core phase that everyone was like really into. And I think like,
I know what you're talking about, but at the same time, I didn't know there was like a core to it. Blokecore?
Yeah, it's called Blokecore.
So what is it? It's just like a soccer jersey with jeans. And what?
Yeah.
Sambas? That sounds like
essentially.
That sounds like you're like just a soccer fan or something.
Yeah,
like
so that was like early on. But I think you can take out the jeans for balloon pants again.
And then with a soccer jersey.
With a soccer jersey. And soccer jerseys are still a very technical textile because
they're like almost like
dry fit, and it's like optimized for like soccer players to like sweat and move in. And then you keep that, and then you have the Sambas, and you're essentially still in that like Gorp, but now it's Bloke, because I actually don't know where the term Bloke comes from. We gotta search that out. Yeah. So that's essentially my thoughts. Like, I like it. Not very practical for summer. Blokecore might be a good transitional time for the summer, but I really do like it for winter and the fall seasons, especially when the weather is non-agreeable.
Gorpcore, not Blokecore, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm not really down with the whole soccer jersey thing. Not nothing against soccer or anything, or FIFA against that. It's just like, I don't know. I don't think soccer jerseys are like that fashionable, but I definitely see like the appeal towards them and everything.
Yeah.
But you said something. You said you don't like using an umbrella.
Yeah.
Why don't you like using an umbrella? You don't think it adds to your outfit?
Like, yo, I used to have the, is it Muji? Do you remember the katana umbrella? No, it wasn't Muji. It was that Chinese store one.
But I don't think a katana umbrella adds to your outfit. I think that like just, I think that ruins your outfit a bit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, let's say you have this nice ass outfit on and you're in the city. You could be wearing some all black sleek outfit. You could be wearing some ninja outfit, and yeah, I guess you could say
tech wear.
Yeah, you could say the katana umbrella adds to your outfit in that sense, but also makes you just look like hella crazy, just like on the road.
Yeah.
Because like when it's in its thing, it just looks like a sword, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
the bus drivers look me weird when I get on the bus.
It's almost like borderline like tacky corny too. And you're gonna say school shooter.
Yeah, school shooter. Corner.
Yeah, like I can see people looking at you the whole time, like while you have that umbrella, and then you take it out.
Oh, especially in the TTC right now with all the stabbings.
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna be relieved at the fact that it's not a sword, and they're gonna be cheesed that you brought it in the first place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think an umbrella adds to your outfit for sure. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry,
but think of it, right? Like, you have an umbrella, you're holding it, whatever. You don't have an arm free. It gets wet, it stops raining. You gotta carry this wet like thing everywhere with you. You can't like really put it in your bag.
What type of umbrella are you talking about? Like, are you only let's take a step back from the katana umbrella. Let's talk about just like a regular umbrella. Like, are you talking about like one that can't fold, or are you talking about?
I say both.
Really?
The one that can't fold, you're holding an obscure object now.
Okay, but then if you hold it, like literally, the ones that can't fold, they usually have a cane.
Yeah.
Holding it from the cane, you don't have to do that. You don't have to be like an old man and everything like that. But if you literally just hold it, like pause, like from like the shaft or some shit, and you're just walking, you don't think that adds to your outfit?
Yeah, it does, but you lose a hand.
You lose a hand, so it's like against practicality. But then it's like it's raining outside, so you brought the umbrella for a reason.
Yeah, but like, okay, now like you go sit down at like the restaurant or whatever, you're like the dude.
You're putting an umbrella on the table, like you're leaning against the table, or you put it on the
bucket.
You put it on the floor. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
Because I just personally think like, yeah, you can bring the jacket on and everything. Like even if it's the summer, it's raining outside, I'll put on like a light jacket. I'll put on a windbreaker just because I don't want to get my shit wet.
Yeah.
I'll add to the fit, blah blah blah. But I'll definitely bring in an umbrella too. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of nice umbrellas out there. There's a lot of brands that make nice umbrellas.
Yeah, I'd say the pro of an umbrella is you don't have to sacrifice style. Like, I feel like when it rains though, you kind of have to dress for the atmosphere. Like,
yeah.
But like Gorpcore is like a little overkill. Like, full Gorpcore is a bit overkill, especially in the summer or in the city. But I just like the ease that comes with wearing your umbrella and the fucking rain just beating off you, and wherever you go, like, you're just dry.
Okay, I can see that. Just like to look on another perspective, let's say like, I don't know, you did your hair and everything like that, you're putting a hood on and stuff like that, your hair's gonna be ruined. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then that's like the other purpose of having an umbrella.
A little bit. The humidity is gonna still impact your hair regardless. I feel like when you have the hood on, you kind of lean into it's a rainy day aesthetic.
Okay, I see that. But then like you said earlier, you can just dress for the rainy day aesthetic. Like, you don't have, and like, you know what I mean? You don't have to have a jacket that has a hood.
Yeah.
Just have an umbrella. And if you're dressed for it, realistically, that umbrella adds to your
Okay, last
point on this. Okay.
Last point on this. Your pants. No matter what, if it's raining hard enough, you got umbrella, your pants getting soaked, your socks, everything. You put on a Blokecore or a Gorpcore pair of pants, like Gore-Tex, like you're dry all the way through. Like, the rain's not bothering you no matter what.
Okay, yeah. What's it called? And like,
Cut. Oh, shit.
no, I have nothing else to say.
Yeah.
I think we were talking about Dickies, for instance. Like you were saying,
yeah.
you're saying they're too like hectic for summer. They're mad uncomfortable.
No, I was just saying that like Dickies, like almost feels like when you're in like elementary school and you pull up to Halloween, like costumes, like it doesn't feel like a garment. It feels like a costume. Like it's mad uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're uncomfortable at first. You gotta break them in.
Yeah, the fabric is like hella rough. The pockets, I don't know what the fuck they used to make the pockets, but it's like itchy, scratchy, very rough.
If you buy Dickies pants and you first get them, they're gonna be like cardboard. They're gonna be so stiff, and then like what you're gonna want to do is you're probably gonna want to roll them up and like, beat them up for a bit. Yeah, like that ass. But then I know what you're talking about with the pockets too.
A Chinese kid bringing home a B-core.
Yeah, I know, fucking beat it hard. But you gotta use something better than like a belt. Like you have to like, no, you actually have to put weight in it though.
Yeah, you know what I did. I'll say they do feel awful, but you feel good as fuck in them. Like they're kind of like. They're constrained, like they really like come up to your waist and like feel like they tuck it in a little bit.
You have to wear them at your waist. You can't low ride with them.
Yeah, at all. Like they're just stuck up there and they fit a little tight for their size. And they just give you that like Johnny Dean like white t-shirt that's like very heavy with your sleeves rolled up, smoking a cigarette. You kind of fit. Like they make you feel good even though they feel bad.
And Dickies are like appreciated amongst like all generations.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna go to the gas station, you're gonna fill up gas, and then like the dude, like he's a trucker or some shit, he's just gonna book your Dickies. Like bro's like, yeah, I got the same ones on.
Yeah.
And like the next dude, just like some street dude or something, like, yeah, that's a nice fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I'd be staring at the Dickies work jacket, the one Kanye wore to the Met Gala.
No, Dickies work jackets are nice. Like, segue into that, it's like Carhartt. You know what I mean? The Carhartt jackets are also pretty nice, right?
Yeah. Well, this is really weird with Carhartt is they have their whip collection, which is work in progress, and it's a subdivision of Carhartt that has a creative director that's specifically focused on a diffusion fashion brand.
It's like more focused on like not work, but like actually being trendy. You know?
Yeah, a little bit more trendy. It's like a little bit less rugged it's in order to be like everyday wear. While there's workwear Carhartt where you can find in like Mark's Work Warehouse, and that essentially carries a lower price tag, but it's not like manufactured to like it kind of feels more like Dickies, but that's the stuff that like like the vintage heads look for. Like
people would just look for like something with the logo. You know what I mean?
Well, when they go vintage shopping, that's usually what they have, and it's like people who actually like would paint or like build roofs and all that, or like actual construction workers would beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, but it adds to the whole thrifting aesthetic to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
like
can have like
some
paint marks on it maybe even.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit of like sweat from a guy who probably got like topped off by a stripper at 5 a.m. before he did some you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, construction worker lifestyle. That's what you pay for is the authenticity. Yeah, I think like today's theme's kind of been cores, but like that's like workwear core, like the workwear aesthetic. People who get like manicures or like care about their skincare routine, trying to pull up looking like they work in the, the trenches.
Like they're like blue collar workers or something like that, right? Okay, I see what you mean. Let's talk about just like people are wearing Dickies, people are wearing like, I don't know, like the pants you're wearing right now.
Yeah.
People are wearing pants that are more flared and everything. Because what? You said before, we're not looking at jeans anymore, or are we still fucking with jeans?
I think like jeans will always have a place. Like there are just certain.
What about right now?
Right now, I think there's like been a lot of moving away from denim, but I think it's slowly coming back because the last few years, I feel like denim has not been the it fabric. Like we hit COVID, right? During COVID, it was like sweats, like your French terry, whatever it is, like everybody just sweated up.
Yeah, everyone was just locked up, so no one really cared about their fashion like that.
Yeah, it was hella uncomfortable. And then prior to that, there's like a lot of like Uniqlo's easy type stuff. So it was like a lot of like trousers, thing was really big. The e-boy aesthetic was big, which also played really heavily on like the black cropped trouser. Yeah, I think like fashion was moving towards like this like a higher incorporation of like office wear with like the soft boy aesthetic, putting a sweatshirt on top of it. Like it was very combined. But with Y2K, we both know being like 2000s not babies, but being 2000s kids.
Yeah.
The only thing anyone wore in the 2000s as their bottom half were jeans. Like the default color for your legs.
It's like jeans or
was
camel
blue.
shorts.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, the camel shorts would periodically pop in, but it was always jeans. It was always denim. I think people just got sick of wearing denim. They're like, oh, I want to elevate my style. And that's how we ended up getting into like trousers. And then we fell off trousers again.
Just because they're becoming so overplayed?
Well, no, I think COVID really killed.
Well, COVID's done now. So like talking about now, like.
So we're in the Y2K. I think denim's coming back.
Yeah, denim's coming back because of Y2K?
I think a little bit Y2K. I think it's just like the natural evolution. Like you go
It's just like a cycle.
Yeah, you go from like lounge to workwear, and denim really fits into that aesthetic. And you have a lot of like these Gen Z kids that look up to that aesthetic a little bit, like that like early 2000s vibes, which is like once again Y2K, and they're kind of like, oh, like I don't want to wear trousers, like I'm like still in college, whatever, like I want to wear denim, and especially like the flared denims with like we had a big case of Jordan 1s, Dunks, and Jordan 4s really becoming the front line. And I think what a lot of people stopped doing is wearing sweatpants, and they started wearing like baggy jeans over those types of like silhouettes.
Yeah, but that doesn't really like make a good silhouette, would you say? Like Jordan 4s with like the pants I'm wearing right now, like they wouldn't look good.
Yeah, but like exactly, those are like way too much into like in the middle ground between like you could wear them to the office, like they're almost formal, like chinos, like you can't wear Jordan 4s and chinos.
Nah.
But denim is like a step up, like they're rugged, so you can wear denim
with like Jordan 4s because they're sneakers too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
Yeah, I think especially with like the flare and the boot cut, especially like since we've been like going back to the office, I think is like a new thing that people, especially like young adults, are having to like come face to face with, going back to school and not being online. I think there's like this real battle between like, is the boot cut or the flared trouser superior, or is it like the boot cut denim? Like I say flares are becoming really popular, like flare cut.
Flare is kind of popular because like you're saying Y2K is popular too. Like a lot of things are incorporating that flare into it. And it's just like people stepping away from like, I don't know, just tapered pants.
Yeah.
Like I guess
Skinny
like
jeans.
like we're even talking about the back on topic, like how we're seeing denim's coming back. Freaking the denim that's coming back isn't skinny pants. Like, it's skinny jeans.
Unless you're in Atlanta.
This guy, the skinniest jeans in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Freaking I'm not, and that's not to say you can't wear skinny jeans anymore. Or anything like that, because you can still wear skinny jeans just with the right fit, and like whatever like type of look you want to give out that day. But just like with that, I guess you could just say denim can be making a comeback, but if it is making a comeback, like it's definitely gonna be boot cut or flare.
Boot cut or flared or vintage. I feel like people aren't really buying new denim anymore.
Yeah, everyone's always buying like just the Levi 501s, right?
Yeah.
If they're not like, what do you call it, thrifting them, they're buying them from like, I don't know, consignment shop. Aritzia is full of them now, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, do you have anything you want to wrap up this episode with?
I think that's about it. It's been a good one. We'll see if we have anything to reflect on next episode. As always, it's Jeff, Mahan. This is the Fashion Podcast. We're out.
Signing out.
Peace. Yo, just 3 mans with coming to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
What's it called?
Are we still recording?